very interesting presentations. And now we have with us Sylvie Vasselin, and as I can see, she is visiting Tunisia far away. And I have to say, Sylvie, that I was in Tunisia last year.
Oh, great! Welcome to Tunisia again whenever you want to.
Okay. So you can just, in your presentation, you can see the number 01 and the small arrow.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, so
sure, I see it.
Turn the slides and go on.
Okay.
Just to give you the presenter rights, and now you can do it.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. First, I really want to thank you, Irene, for letting me in this experience, which is completely new to me. And so I'm taking the plunge, and I must start with telling you that I started all the e-twinning adventure only 6 months ago. And I want to thank Cornelia Lovinova for Teacherpreneur Lab, which taught me everything from the start. And then I was encouraged to move on to projects, other labs, and everything. So thank you to all the e-twinners in Europe that let people from Africa to share, use, and have projects with you. So, I want to tell you about our lab. So we are 37 teachers, language teachers, in Arabic, English, Italian, German, Spanish, and we're trying to apply all the skills required from Europe. I must say that as we're working in a French high school, we apply the French curriculum, and it's based on the European framework anyway, so we were not too far from the European expectancies. But now I must say that with all the people sharing things with us, we have great motivation, and we are doing many things we did not do before without support. So, if I'm too quick, please let me know, because it's my first time, so I don't really know how to proceed. So as you can see, we applied the scale, so I won't be too long on that, because you all know everything about that. It was a PowerPoint for my colleagues to introduce them with e-twinning adventures. So you know all that, so I'm going to move on to our project. Okay, so again, we refer to the key competencies. This is another course I followed with European SchoolNet Academy 3 months ago. It was really, really enriching. I loved it, and learned many things. So you know about these competencies. Okay, so we also work closely with 3 fields of learning, teaching, and assessing around the 5 listening, expression, interaction skills in English, Arabic, German, Italian, and Spanish, and even French, because we also have pupils from all over the world. All right, so as every language teacher in Europe, we have the action-oriented approach. I won't bother you with that, because you know that all that, I suppose. We have reception, production activities. We must set up transferable tests that can be applied in real world. All that is around a complex final test, and communication skills, and critical thinking, and all that must be observable to be assessed. And now we care much more about feedback, which is new to us because we were not that aware of the importance of feedback before. We used to assess, in a traditional way. So thank you again, eTwinning, for all these courses about and lessons and seminars to help us improve. So, so we also try to implement the 7 transversal skills, critical thinking, creativity, initiative, problem solving, risk assessment, decision taking, and constructive management of feeling. This is why I've followed Irene and other people in this creativity massive open online course on Coursera that ignites your creativity, which is the current course we are all following, well, some of us. So we apply the interdisciplinary, collaborative, teacher and learner-led with the use of ICT, and we try to import outside activities into school. So our lab revolves around basic things. I suppose you also have labs, but as we have 1,300 pupils aged 10 to 19, it must be efficient every hour for 37 teachers and all these pupils. So every day I'm checking if everything's all right with the interactive textbooks, the new app. Thanks again to Arjana and Bart, because I was also in the lab augmented reality to improve my knowledge and share it with my colleagues. I learned many things. Though I'm no STEM teacher, I'm trying my best. So we use Audacity very much, and so I'm checking everything every day so that from 8 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon, everybody can use, record, use videos, create videos, export in the workspace so that teacher can assess the work, teamwork or individual work from their home, which is very practical and convenient to everybody. The only inconvenience is when internet does not function, but it's less and less a problem in Tunisia, so we are quite happy. Okay, so I suppose you all have that also. It's our workspace. We work a lot with that. And we exchange and share resources and pupils' work there, mainly. Okay, so just to give you an example, thanks to the Teacherpreneur Lab, plus augmented reality course, plus games in class with Oli Dre at Schoolnet Academy, European Schoolnet Academy, I've really improved in many fields, and now I'm able to share that with colleagues. So I was inspired also from this 21st century skill course in last October. So the 5 foreign languages were in with all the technology teachers to help me set up some activities around code.org, because I understood that it was a major issue for all the pupils. So, though I was no specialist, I took the plunge, and it was a really great experience. So I encouraged everybody to do the same. So the teams, I had to provide a 1-minute tutorial in foreign languages, Arabic, English, Spanish, etc., and to upload them on the school workspace and then share it on Padlet, a tool I did not know 6 months ago, I must confess. And then they all enjoyed the hour of code, and they all got their certificate. Some of them continued Can you cut the rest, please? Excuse me, I'm not focused on the chat. I hope you don't have specific questions for me.
Don't worry, they're asking should be about the Ignite Your Everyday Creativity course.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, it was about 400 pupils who participated in that venture from 6th grade to 9th grade. And although some teachers were reluctant because they were anxious, stressed, and all that, I said I was the first newcomer myself, so we had to move on, and even if we stayed, it was no big deal. So everything went all right. Okay, so I've told you all that already. Yes, the technology teachers explained the basics of coding and programming to the pupils. And in the different languages, we just shared, we studied all the videos, well, not all the videos, but some of the videos by Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, the Twitter CEO, many people, so that we could practice communication, interaction in the different languages. So it was also language-based, and it was a big mix of technology, computing, communication in different languages. And the real gain was that we shared a lot. We were less shy on exhibiting our work, and we were less stressed, cooler, and thanks to this e-twinning adventure and all the labs and courses, we've gained confidence in ourselves, so that we are less stressed in front of the pupils, and everybody is happy with our new experience. Okay, so yes, priceless gain is that yes. Well, okay, I've said that already. And, okay, so it's brought many good things, plus motivation, better communication with the pupils, and it's more student-centered, and everybody is gaining from all that we've learned. Thanks to you all. Okay, I'm done. I don't know if you have other specific questions. I suppose that...
Thank you, Sylvie. It was really interesting what you're doing there in Tunisia.
Yeah, thanks to you, I must say, because it's completely new to us, and it's broadened our mind as to projects with different countries and all that.
Yeah, it's great, and especially with France, we know that we have people in Tenerife, in different parts of the world, not Europe. So this is really great that we also have the chance in Europe to collaborate.
Yeah, it's new to us because it's part of the eTwinning Plus project that was born 2 years ago or last year, I don't know.
Yeah, and also there is a question if the students practice all those languages.
They have 3 languages mandatory. It's 4. It's French, English, Arabic. It's mandatory, and then very often pupils also learn either German or Spanish. And when they go to high school in the 10th grade, they can start Italian. Okay, so because pupils here are very, very interested in languages, because it's a world priority for them if they want to escape the social conditions around and have international careers. They are very, very motivated for languages and mathematics.
Yeah, that's very good. And Maria is asking, what was the duration of the project?
What was the duration of the project? In fact, it was very short. It was less than 1 month, 4 weeks. Everything was well prepared. Prepared. We focused on the same outcomes with the technology teachers. So they spent 2 or 3 hours, not more, on explaining the basics of programming and coding. We just followed the code.org principles, in fact. We did not invent that many things. We had Skype sessions with other students in other French high schools in Tunisia, because we have 3 French high schools here. And then every language studied 2 or 3 videos, shared the things on Padlet, communication, some recording on Audacity, on the workspace, and basically then they played and enjoyed their work. It was 4 weeks, not more.
That's really interesting. So even what we say too, like in cleaning, you can have short projects or longer projects.
Excuse me?
I think that this is, the cleaning spirit, that you can have a short project or you can have longer projects.
Yeah, so we started a water project because we have pupils from the desert space. In the salted lakes, you don't have much water in the south of Tunisia. And so we are Skyping, comparing, diagnosing in different languages the water situation and how to preserve it. Because you had much water in the mountains near Algeria and no water in the desert. And very luxurious places in the northern part we live in. So this is the new project we started, but we lack partners from Europe, I must say.
Really nice. Thank you very much, Christine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for welcoming us.
And now from the French teacher, we go to a teacher of French. Maria, who's also an internet ambassador in Greece. Just, Maria, give me a second to give you the rights. And if it's possible, will be to mute your microphone.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, Maria, the floor is yours. Maria, we can't hear you.
Now? Hello, everybody. Okay, do you hear me now? I think. It's okay, the sound? Yes, okay, thank you, Petros. So, I will start by thanking everybody here. I am very happy to meet you all. The Unconference, every year it's a chance of meeting each other. I am very happy for that. I am very happy to meet Sylvie also, because we are together in a project, in a new project. So, but let's speak a little things about our project of this year. I would like to tell you that it's a new project. It's about 3 months that we started, but I wanted to present it because there is something new in it. We started something new. I am a teacher of French, as Irene said, and I am this year in 2 schools. And I wanted to introduce the 2 schools in the same project. We have a collaboration. We are 3 countries. The one Greek school collaborates with Spanish partners in English, and the second Greek school collaborates with Italian in French. we wanted to mix. Of course, there are activities for all schools, the four schools together. The other thing that we plan to introduce, as some people said before, we do e-twinning projects, but many colleagues, they don't want to participate. That is a problem, really. In this project, we would like to introduce as many students as possible. And so we are discussing with my partners, with Laura and Angeles, to create a team of students. We call this team Passepartout. This is a French word, of course, Passepartout. And it means that every student who wants to meet the project, he will be able to do that and to participate in the activities he likes, even in English or in French. We are discussing about that. It's not sure. I would, of course, to speak about that with Irini also, but it's a new idea. So, Passepartout team for the students who want to meet. But, okay, it was a small introduction. Now I would like to tell you how we decided to work on this subject, exploring pedagogy through e-twinning. And as Sylvie has just talked about that, and as Bettina and Andrea, they explained too, in such a good way, all the magic things that happens in e-twinning. This is the same reason. We start this project, we choose this subject because of e-twinning, because of learning events, and all the webinars we took part in. Because you all know that every webinar you participate in, every course, everything there is in our project. They come with us in our project, and that's really. So I will present our project now, and as I told why we decided this subject. It has been 10 years since the creation of e-twinning, as we all know. Thinking about that, the impact on me is one, a permanent smile, and I think for you also. Being an e-twinning member from 2006, I have learned a lot. My favorite place, learning events, of course, and the groups. I feel the need to share with you all the new things we heard about all these things for the first time here. We all know web tools. It was the first time that I heard about this. The term, it was really unknown for me. Yes, you can smile. Web tools. You can imagine, during all these years, how many things we have learned. Blended learning, problem-based learning, flipped classroom, the famous process, augmented reality. Thank you, Ariana, Bart. It was from them that I have heard about this for the first time. I am grateful for all that. 21st century skills. I cannot forget this learning event with Anne Giller and okay. And coding. This is new, and the new project with Sylvie and they come from Turkey. It's about coding. We want to learn about this also. Ken Robinson, the creativity and the importance of being wrong. Excuse me for my accent. It cannot change. Sugata Mitra, my favorite. The school in the cloud, the soul process. All that nice things. And person. And much more that I forgot to remember it. But being amazed by such beautiful educators, as you can see here in the photo, we decided to analyze in depth the great pedagogues from the past until today. And so our new project, Ituini project, has been born. We will try to learn and play with pedagogues and their principles, and even to have contact with some of them. This is our dream, and maybe it will come true because the beginning has been done. We have discussed with Zoe Reedhead, the name is wrong, excuse me, the daughter of Alexander Sutherland Neal, the pioneer educationalist who founded Summerhill School, and we are very happy for that. So the beginning has been done. We are in communication. I put Zoe as a visitor in our project. I am proud, we are proud for that. My students are fascinated. There is a girl, my student, she told me, thank you, madam, ευχαριστώ κυρία, it changed my life. And now, this girl, she visited alone, without my instructions, the page of the site of the school, of the Summerhill School. She told me, madam, we can visit the school because there are visiting days. And I am very happy. And I would like to share my happiness about all that happened in Ituini and in our project, because our projects we are our project. So, my friends, thank you very much for your attention. We hope the big aim is to have Skype meetings with some educators of today and put our students in contact. My students want to prepare now a video and send the video to Summerhill School and discuss about that. They want to present their impressions about the film concerning the Summerhill School, but it's not only in the Summerhill, it's also the school in the cloud that we want to explore. It's so many things. I am very happy to be here again. So I can wish good luck for everybody and to continue with the same love and the enthusiasm for everything that happens in Ituini. Many kisses for all. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Nina.
It's a very interesting project, and we are looking forward to see, the results, the final outcomes of all.
Next year.
Great.
Thank you.
So I see that you all get ideas from each other, and it's really interesting because I read the chat and I see that people like, I will have a look to this and I will have a look to that. So I suppose the aim of these questions is this succeeded so far, and that's really great. I was just checking the attendees list and I can't find Theodora Hadrin anywhere here. I don't know if she's here, but I really can't scroll down all the attendees. So, Miguel, do you think that it's possible to go to your presentation to see if Theodora will come? And to wait until the end? So, is that okay with you? Okay, great. So let me pass the ball to you. And now we are going to Portugal. So, obrigada, Miguela, for your presentation, for what we are going to see now. And we are looking forward to that. So, the floor is yours.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, hello to everybody. And I'm very happy to be here and working again with you. It's a great pleasure. And thank you, Irina, for all this work. So I will start my presentation. I am Miguel Fernandes from Portugal. I'm a computer science teacher, and I've been in training since 2005. Can I start? Irina?
Yes, you can. You can move the slides. I say you have the right. The arrow on the top.
I know the problem is I am on my iPad. Now it's different here.
Okay, do you want me to do it for you? Okay.
Yes, yes, please. Okay, thank you. So now, what I want to share with you is about this project. It's because I've been in training for a long time that sometimes it's very difficult for us to find different projects and also to improve. So I believe with the time we will get better and better. And this is why I wanted to share this project. So mobile resources on education, let's learn with each other, focus mainly on coding. Coding, whatever you use to work with. And we believe that this project will help our students to prepare them for their future jobs, because most of the school involved are vocational students, professional courses, and we are working also with a school from a primary school. The team, it was an e-twinning project first. Later, and this year, we decided that we will apply it to KA2, and this is the team coordinator. So many of the teachers know each other already for a long time, and this was very well prepared. Also, we think it's important to have in e-twinning all the teachers involved in the project, because sometimes there are many teachers involved in e-twinning projects, but the schools or the partners don't have the others. So this is why we are 17, 4 countries, but all these 17 teachers are from the different countries. Okay, you can go next, please. So this is just a tour. You have a link that you can see later on using one of the many tools of the Web 2.0 tools that we are allowed. So we are Portugal, Italy, Sardinia, France, and Slovenia. Thank you. You can pass. So what is our project about? Well, our project is about joint synergy, working with different topics. We have France, that is a school, his expertise is working about microcontrollers, Arduino, and we have Italy, that is good with robotic, Mindstorm, and Portugal, that is specialized in programming and also in coding and programming for apps. And then we decided to have Slovenia with a primary school, and all this group will work together and share the knowledge. And we believe that this knowledge will improve each country, each partner involved to be better teacher and prepare our students for the future. Because now we have the smaller children working with coding, learning robotics, learning microcontrolling, learning to program for apps, and this is very important today. So, Irina, next. What we decide to use as a tool to work. We work in TwinSpace, first of all, because TwinSpace, we believe it's very secure. We can decide what is public and what is not, and it is great for this. And we also think that students can work with different applications and many other applications, but it will allow us to have everything organized. Okay, we also have another tool that is, I'm sorry, Irina, you passed, I will still talk about the other tool. We also have Facebook, but our Facebook is secret because we have the smaller children and we don't want to be found on the cloud. Okay, thank you. So why this project is important for our students? As many of you talked before, obviously this will develop the 8 key competences for our students. And you know what are the 8 key competences. But we think for the moment this project has a team collaborative working impact, greater results for the schools in school. Working with students with professional or vocational courses, sometimes it's very difficult, and now we feel that our students are engaged in learning. Sometimes they don't want to go out on the breaks, they stay in the class. So it's very good. This is just some pictures about Italian students have created tutorials, and the Slovenian children were seeing the tutorials and putting all the Legos together. So then at the end they have the results. We also have video conference with the students teaching to each other by video conference. That is also really interesting. Of course, here peer learning is essential. The project is not working if the students don't learn with each other. That's the main importance. The students here act as tutors. Of course, they will acquire social competence, communication skills, and also very, very important, the self-esteem. Self-esteem for students is very important, especially when we are working with vocational and professional students, as I've said before, and also prepare for the labor market. And with all this, friendship. Friendship is something important also, because they can work with each other. Impact on teachers. Well, innovating practice, because if I'm teaching just programming, normal programming, now maybe in our school we are teaching normal programming, but with Arduino and with robotics. How did we learn? With our partners. Our partners are our teachers. Any problem, Irina?
No, I'm just reading Olivia's question about their school, if all schools are ready for them, and if they have, but they don't have the suitable applications, all the schools. So what's happening in that occasion?
I didn't understand because the question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that not all schools have the right tools, applications in order to do.
Okay, I know that, but this is something. This is why we decided to apply a KA2, project, because we worked together with what the school had, but applying to the project, we'd had some money to buy some devices. This is why, if you know the team very well, work with everything and maybe apply for a KA2. But I want to say that there are many open source tools that you can use, and you don't really need to have other devices, because you can use Scratch, you can use App Inventor, and it's free, it's online. You can work with the students. So we have impact on teachers, new approaches, our collaborative team, our results in schools, motivated students in classroom. This is something really, really important for us. And of course, they will acquire scientific knowledge about STEM. And math and science, as you know, sometimes it's difficult for the students, but it can get easier now. Of course, friendship. Arena you can do next, and impact on school. Because all this project has impact, we believe it's important to see the results, the impact. It will be nice to have an e-twinning project. It will be nice to have a KA2 project, KAction 2 project. Yes, it will be. The knowledge teacher will be different in the classroom. Maria was saying that she was very happy. Of course, we are in the school. When we are e-twinner teacher, we are happier in the classroom. We have new approaches like with electronic, informatics, and this is very important to us because now we had a company that contact the school and say that we are doing a great job with the students. This is something very positive. We also promote the success from primary school to higher school because the project is from primary school to secondary school or vocational school. So it is a success now, and we know that because we have students' grade had changed, and this is something that we see with the project, and we are only, almost at the end of the school, but we still have some time to go at the end. And then we will provide a successful collaboration among Europe teacher and students. But I want to say this, that all these projects, all these e-twinning projects are important for the students because they feel that they are taking part of European citizenship. Otherwise, they don't feel that. So we need to engage them in these projects. The project and very important. So now the results. Of course, we have a combination of knowledge and strength. We change our class. We feel that we are better teachers. We have created educational resources, learning objects related with math, science, and coding in general. We create mobile apps. We have worked with microcontroller sensors, measuring many data as the weather, the sound, etc., and also many robotics activities. Now we have other students coming to the corridors in the schools, wanted to see what the students do. So now I believe I need to hurry. So thank you very much for all your attention. If you need any question, please feel free to ask. Thank you, Irina, and see you next time.
Thank you, Miguel. I don't know if there are questions. There are people who found it very interesting, and I see there was a lot of discussion there. And let me go to Tanya now, and we are going to younger students now. Where is Tanya? Why I lost Tanya and I don't have to see the presenters? Give me a second. Tanya, can you hear us? Tanya? Your microphone looks open, but I can't hear you. You speak, yeah. I don't know why, but I can't hear you. So can I ask you to check in audio, the speaker microphone audio test? And as you are doing that, I will go to Irina. Give me a second to find her. So can you just check your microphone and we will be back to you after Irina. Irina, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, great. So I give you the presenter right to go to the CC15 slide.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just move the arrows, I suppose.
Yes, just
okay.
now.
Okay. Right. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Irena. Okay, and I will talk to you about digital story making, and I will talk to you about especially about tool or website Storyboard. So just a quick intro, if it works. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, the slide doesn't move. Okay, what do I do now?
Let it's okay. I will just take the right part and I will do that for you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
It's problem with that. Wait. So.
Okay, right. This is me, or the map where I should be. Okay, so the yellow arrow supposes to tell you where Split is. It's on the Adriatic coast in Croatia. Okay, and we'll move on. Okay, and this is the picture of it, so now you know where I am. I'm a little bit to the left on the picture, and this is really the school where I work. It's a language school, and it was founded like 50 years ago, and we have like 1,000 students there, so it's a pretty big school for a language school. Okay, and there I work and teach EFL, or that is English as a foreign language, and also Spanish as a foreign language. Thank you. Next, please. Okay, so a quick intro into our Storyboard thing. I'll start like everyone else here already mentioned Ken Robinson, who is really a very popular among educators. And I will just briefly say to you a few things he mentioned in his very popular TED Talk, which is on the next slide. Okay, basically what we are looking for in our education and in our classes is that human beings are naturally different, curious, and creative. So we are all parts of the Creative Classroom Group, so I think it's quite important for all of us here. Okay, next please.
There's Tanya that we can hear here now, so if you can mute yourself, turn off your microphone because we can hear you. Tanya, can you just click on your microphone? Okay.
Okay, creativity always helps. Okay. So for our students, of course, this is not a picture of my class, but if you just change their laptop for mobile phones, that would be my class, of course, on a bit smaller scale. And we all know that our students are basically married to their mobile devices. They just adore technology. So I wanted to combine these things together, creativity and technology, and that will lead us to our next slide. And Storyboard. Storyboard is really a free website that you can join for free, so that there is no any payment involved, and you just go there and you find the art that you like, and then you can read the stories that have already been there. Next, please. And it really works like this. You can explore the stories that are already there. You can read them, or you can use the art they are providing there on the slide, and you can make your own stories. And I mean, you can go next. The next slide it's okay. Okay, the next one also. Okay, right. So basically, they offer you art, and you make stories. I mean, your students, they can make stories. Okay, next one, please. Okay, how do you do the exploring part? You can explore it by several ways. You can go through different categories. I mean, if you're interested in animals, dreams, education, you can explore it by format, because there are different stories in different formats. So there are long forms, like several pages, or there are short forms, like only one page, Or you can also explore it by age. So if if you are working with students that are just certain age, you just go there and find the age-appropriate topic. When I mean searching, I mean by searching by art. You start by art, then you get all the stories. Okay, thank you. Okay. So this is the art, and art is really exceptional. For all the art lovers, you will just enjoy it. And this is really the basic thing about Storybird is that you really get a free access to something that is really, really good and excellent quality. Okay, thank you. Okay, one of the forms that is offered there is the poetry. Of course, you don't have to make your students write poetry, but the possibility you have there is just take one picture and make a short poem or just one sentence. That would be just enough. In the end, in a very easy step, you will have an excellent product, because here we have an example, a very clear picture, and then it says, freedom is the victory of everything. So this is something that most of your students will be able to do in English. Okay, thank you. Next one. Okay, you also have a range of topics. So if you just want your students to read, or you want them, to read to them, you can just choose a certain topic. Like this one here, this story is called Carmela's Christmas. Of course, Carmela here is the cat, and then it goes on for several pages about Carmela and her Christmas. The other one, this is a also very cute and funny story, the frightening story of the empty glass of milk. So this is really something that will be interesting for your students. And the next one, or if you are working with teens, of course. So this is an excellent title, excellent story, My Parents, My Problem. I'm sure you will find people and students who will be interested in this topic. The next. And adults. Even if you are working with adults, this is one I like personally. So the title of this story is Perfectly Valid and Acceptable Reasons for Becoming a Professional Vacationer. I'm sure that most of us here will be happy with finding ways to become professional vacationers. Okay, since I'm on English as a foreign language teachers, I would just want to give you some ideas that will help you teach your students just basic concepts. So this is a story called Color Me Blue, and you basically read the story to your students if you don't want to make one, and it is about colors. So this is cute. Okay. Now we are moving to animals. You can also teach animals. So you just give them this picture, and then you can say, what is this creature? What color are its stripes? So another way to learn new vocabulary, right? Next one. Okay, or a lion. You see how cute these are. And I wanted to read you quickly one part of the story, and I'll show you how you can play with it. So the title of this story is First Day of School. Okay, you see the art is already there, and it goes like this. On my first day of school, I got up bright and early, and I got dressed all by myself, but left my hair messy and curly, and I rushed out of the house so fast I nearly didn't see. Now comes the question mark, where you can discuss with your students what is the possible continuation of your story. We don't have much time here, or I could discuss it with you, so I will just give you the answer and continue the story. That my baby brother tried to follow me. Okay, good. Right, so this is just a short example of very funny and nice stories. How do you work there? It's very easy. Everything is organized for you. You can create your class. Here you put your class name, you put your grade level, you put the subject, and you can even, your students can comment on the stories they write, and you can moderate these comments. Okay, so if you think that it will be better for you to moderate, you choose that part. How do you add students to your class you already made? It's very easy. You put their names or just username. You don't have to use their last name. And they don't have to have email addresses. You get your access code. So they just have to write the access code and they will enter your class and your assignment. Okay? So assignment, if you choose to do a certain topic, you can put a description of your assignment for your special class, and you can just set everything you want there. You can even choose which art do you want them to use. You can tell them, okay, now you will write a story about the first day of school, and you can do it on 4 slides or whatever. So it's really up to you. You can do whatever you want. This is the creation part of the story. You got the canvas like this, and on this canvas you just move the art onto the canvas, and it gives you free space next to the picture where you can write. I mean, your students can write, or you. Yes, please, the next one. Okay, and this is your cover. The cover of you have even special possibilities for your cover of your story. So you just choose, do you want it to be in this way or the other way? So it's very stylish. And finally, when your students have finished their stories, they can share it. That's the whole point. They even can collaborate while writing their stories, and sharing can be done in different ways. You can see here Facebook, Twitter, or just share the link, or you can even embed it. If you have a classroom website, you just embed their stories there. And finally, you can grade their stories. Of course, the grading part, this is not something that is public. The story will be public, but the grading part and your comments on their stories won't be public. So just the students who wrote the story will see your grade and the comment you made to their stories. And there is even, this is the paying option, which is something if you really don't know what to do with the funds you have. I'm sure none of us has this problem, but anyway, you can even order printouts of the stories. Of course, this part is payable. All the other parts of using this website is completely free, so this is just an idea. And finally, this is just a short wrap-up of the thing. This is a site which is really recommendable for families, for educators, and of course for those who are writers and artists. So if you're an artist, you can even publish your work or sell your work there eventually. And just a few comments. This is highly recommended by BBC, by Oxford University Press, and by Wired magazine, which is really a technology magazine specializing in technology education. And finally, that would be most of it from me. This is a happy end for all of us. Thank you for joining me. This is my Twitter handle in case you want to contact me, and in case you want, of course, to make a project together with my students. Okay, that would be it more or less. Any questions?
Thank you, Rena.
Okay, thank you.
You know, giving step by step how our colleagues can work there. I have used Storybird, and I have to say that it's a really great tool. So in case you haven't used it so far, you can start doing it. And as Irena said, you can even collaborate and write together stories with your partners in eTwinning. So it's a really nice collaborative tool. So, do you want to see if Tanya now we can hear her? Tanya?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, great. That's great.
Okay. Let's start it.
Okay, so let me see if you can move the slide.
Yes.
No, yeah, okay.
Hello everybody, my name is Kataji Tanya and I'm a kindergarten teacher, and with my colleague Gulshas, who is from Turkey, we started a beautiful project called the Child Drop. This is a banner. The smile drop is our logo. We created a happy drop. The banner, which is in Turkish, say a drop of water, a drop of child. It means children looks like water. Our objectives are raise the awareness of global world in the young children and to draw attention of the overconsumption of water. The steps of the project, in this project, every child has to prepare a child drop that they will have to color the body or paint it as they wish, and even write something on the body, different messages that are targeting the overconsumption of the water. Then the responsible teacher will collect and send all the child drops to the partner school. We did this in January and February. When the students get their friend's child drop from partner country, they will take pictures with this child drop everywhere, at home, at school, in public places, and the historical places. And then we will make a photo album with this picture and send them back until 1st March. They will make a video to tell how they feel about it. At the end, it's possible to make an exhibition with those photos albums to extend the effect of the project. These are our partners. We have 15 partners from Poland, Spain, Portugal, Greece, France, and the Republic of Moldova. And now we have one new partner from Sweden. And now, of course, photos with the kids. Here, they are colored the child drop. On the right here are my kids. They are painting the child drop. And here the child drops are ready to go to our partners. Other pictures. Here from Greece, our partner show us the envelope where he put the child drop. Here are Gulshas kids who have received the drops from me and from Turkey, from France. Here, other child drops. And the project continues. I'm still waiting for my drops. We are now at the 5 steps. We'll make an album and we'll put more photos next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tanya. It was really nice. As you can see, even a simple project, even very young students can have a lot from it. And I say that because I'm actually a kindergarten teacher myself. So I have run different kinds of projects, and I have to say that especially when you have to do with so young children, that it's difficult to understand that we have friends abroad, we have friends in other countries. It's really important when they receive something that they can actually touch it, see, and they can really understand that these people, these partners, these friends are existing. So it's really great, and I still remember that we did a project and we exchanged parcels because we had a project about celebrating International Days. So when we started receiving parcels from all the different countries with different goodies, that we had the chance, to try food and things that they have there, it was a party. It was really a party for the kids. They really like it. So it's
Yes, we collected many videos, but the time is very short, so I just put some photos in the presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I really believe that the pre-primary teachers, they are more flexible, and we can really incorporating twinning in our curriculum may be easier than in the other subjects, high schools, primary. So this is my impression.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So I was looking for Theodora. I can't find the one Theodora, but I can see the other Theodora. So let me change the role here to Theodora, and her microphone must be on already. Theodora, can you hear us? Give me a second to... Oops. So I'm just passing you the ball. So another teacher from Romania, Theodora Kuzma. And can you hear us, Theodora?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So after the pre-primary from the small kids, we now go to a technical college. And we are going to hear something about active learning and math. So, Theodora, you can start. You are the presenter now, so you can actually use the arrow. It's about the presentation. To move.
Hello.
Hello.
This is the first presentation from last year. Now I have other team that can be found. I don't know if you have my second presentation. I presented the active learning last year. This is an umbrella term for that refers to several models of instruction which transferring the responsibility of learning on learners. In the pedagogical literature is indicated that to learn, students must do more than just listen, expected to make applications in the school activities and in an active mode of their knowledges, of skills, and of attitudes. To have an active learning process in their activities, students must read, write, discuss, or be engaging in solving problems. To realize the goals of the learning process, students must engage to do higher order thinking tasks such as analysis, synthesizes, reflections, self-evaluations, or inter-evaluations with colleagues. Active learning engages students in two aspects in the school activities respective to do things and to think critical about the things they are doing. Mathematics and sciences are easily learned when the theoretical knowledges are presented through models, which involve students to think, solve problems, to make practical things, experiments, to explore the reality or models. For the real things and to explain at college what they understood. I will present some aspects from my activities where I realized active learning situations for my students. At the 6th grade, I involved students to learn actively the criteria for congruences of the triangles. I used models and problem solving in the groups. Here are some photos made in activity. Technology and the modern methods applied in the educational activities developed the students' multiple intelligences, stimulated their capacity of creativity, of cooperation, of communication, and involved them in active learning to obtain performances. Here is
selected examples from an activity referring of the regular polygons using the instrument GeoGebra.
And Dora, I think this is the last slide, right?
Yes, but now I prepared the math form. I send it by mail.
Oh, it's another one because I haven't received I received this one. I haven't seen any other. I'm just checking my mail, but this was the presentation I received from you.
Well, I will come with other integration. Thank you for attention.
Thank you. Just give me a second because for some reason my computer doesn't. So, thank you very much. You can't hear me, yes, you're right, because I have muted myself. So I'm just saying that I'm not going to read all the presentations, Theodora. I'm just going to share with you what the kids did at school. As long as she's not here. So as you can see, they did really nice work, John Miro. And it's very fascinating to see that all these terms from kids, from students. So she's talking about the role of visual art teacher, and they made some seasonal creations with recyclable material. And just, show you the pictures so you can get ideas from that, of the things that they did. Yeah, I think they did a really nice job. So Christmas. Printmaking in primary school, so you can see they are primary school students, and I think that they did a really great job. So printing, and some conclusions that she's right there. You can read them by yourself. She did an excellent job, and I think that you also did an excellent job. I really appreciate the fact that you are here and it's Saturday, and I know that you have your families, you have your friends, so you can do many things that have nothing to do with our work. But we are teachers, and we are teachers who want to learn from each other. So it was really great to have you here. I hope we will organize next year the third Creative Classroom Group Unconference, and I hope that the attendees there will also be presenters. They will come in the place of the presenters. So thank you all for joining. Thank you for joining this many hours event. And looking forward to hearing to you, to see you in the expert talks, in the things that we're preparing in the Creative Classroom Group. So in case you're members, I'm still waiting for pictures for the 10 years in our Padlet and drawings of your portraits for our mosaic, for our creative mosaic that we will use in the new group platform, hopefully by the end of March. So thank you all and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.